So yeah, my granny was just like, "Well, you have it. You got the Holy Spirit, and He's in you now, and you can, you can do all the things that Jesus did because you have the Holy Spirit." I'm like, "Well, I can't even talk in tongues. There ain't no way." She's like, "Yes, you can." So she gave me this little pamphlet, and I read it, and it's like it was on like 10 pages, 20 pages, big easy print. It's a little pamphlet about the size of my hand, and I read it, and then I got done reading it, and it's like every time I couldn't read a page, and then something would happen. I would get distracted. It's like the devil did not want me reading that. Did everything he could to make sure I couldn't finish reading it. But I finally, I mean, it took me like 20 days to read something I could have read in 30 minutes, I'm not kidding. Anyway, so I got all like hyped up and excited and stuff, and I was like, you know what? Even though it's midnight, I'm going for a jog. So I put my little iPod earbuds in or whatever, and I take off, and I'm running down the street. And then I start laughing. I'm laughing so hard I can't catch my breath. I mean, this is when I was in really good shape, and I never got tired running. I just went running because I was bored. But anyways, I was laughing so hard I couldn't catch my breath. And then when my iPod died, and then I turned it off, or I mean I put it in my pocket, and my laughter was the language of the tongues again. And then so I was like, what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So I'd stop for a second, and I'd feel the laughter again. And I'd start talking in tongues again. And then I was like on, off. And I ran like that, like all the way to the house. I'd run it. I'd run, and laugh and pray in tongues. And then I'd stop. And then I started to do it when I was walking. And I was like, yeah. But then I was like, but I don't feel as great as I did when it first, the initial flood, like boom, of, anyways, but and then after that, not long after that, maybe a couple weeks after that, I started having dreams. A lot of dreams. I'm talking about I would dream so much I would wake up exhausted. I'm talking about people I knew, people I was going to meet, people I've known, and then my granny, she was like, she noticed me. She's like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Granny, I'm tired. I keep having these dreams about these people, and it's just driving me crazy." She's like, "You gotta go tell him. You gotta tell him. You gotta tell him everything in your dream. You gotta tell him exactly how God showed you all the details and blah 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 blah." And I was like, "Okay." And some of y'all might have seen heard this. This happened like 6 7 years ago. And yeah, so I started doing that, and things progressed and progressed and progressed. And then I got hired as a cable technician with Cox Communications, and that's when it got even crazier.